Hey guys, welcome back to Nostalgia Lane. So I haven't done any pickups in a while, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you all the pickups I've gotten in a while. I've been pretty busy lately, working a second job and trying to make some ends meet, and yeah. So you'll see I do have quite a stack of games here. I've been trying to clean up on clearance stuff from different places. So anyway, you'll see a bunch of that along with some of my pickups. So anyway, I'll just start it off. Here we go. So GameFly. GameFly usually has some sales, and there's not always great deals, but sometimes there's pretty decent ones. And whenever they have those sales, I comb through GameFly. The cool thing about GameFly when they sell stuff is when they actually, like, somebody gets a disc through GameFly, like when they're renting it or doing their membership, they'll just get the disc in the mail and then they'll return it. So when you buy something from them, it's almost like you're getting it brand new, and you'll actually get like the case and stuff, unless it's an older game like a PS2 game like I got here. So let's take a look at that. I got Asterix and Obelix Kick Buttocks. Which I saw this on Metal Jesus Rocks channel, and it's a pricey game now. So when I was able to find it for a good price through GameFly, even though it's disc only and the disc is in great shape, like there's a few minor scratches, but this was worth picking up with how much it was on GameFly. So I picked that up. Want to check that out? Escapegoat. I thought this was interesting that they had some limited run games on there. I don't always line up to buy the limited run games right when they first come out. I do try to pick up some later when I think they look pretty cool. Escapegoat looked pretty interesting, and it was on there for a pretty decent deal, so I picked up Escapegoat from limited run games, so we'll see how that is. Here's another one that on their site was really cheap, and it actually looked pretty cool, so I figured why not give it a shot. This is something called Pass Cure. And yeah, it's more of like a psychological thriller kind of game. A lot of people don't like that apparently, but I don't mind that. I think it's kind of cool. I like interesting video games sometimes, so we're gonna see how this is. This one's gonna be a keeper for me. So, all right, Walmart clearance. Yeah, a couple months ago, Walmart had some stuff on clearance. I think this was $1. I didn't have this on Xbox One, but for $1, I was like, okay. So, pretty sure it was $1. Yeah. Wolfenstein: The New Order. It's a great game. I play this. I beat it. It's awesome. So, I love the new Wolfenstein games. So, brand new for $1, whatever. I'll take that. Okay. Then, Target had a deal through like the Cartwheel app where this game was like $20 something, and usually it's like 30, 35 or something like that. And so I went into the store to see if that was the case. They didn't have it at that same price, but the dude at my local Target was pretty cool about it, and he's like, oh yeah, if it was like that online, I'll just price match it for you. I was like, sweet, man. So he hooked it up, and I got this for like $22. And I had it on PS4 already, but I would love to get it on the Switch instead of the PS4. So I took my copy on PS4 and sold it really quickly, so I can make up the difference in trying to buy this one. So this is going to be cool to have. I've always wanted this since it came out, and now that it's on Switch, yeah, I'm pumped. So Sega Genesis Classics. Okay, so I bought an Xbox One lot from a guy here in town, and it came with a bunch of cool games, a controller, and stuff like that. And anywho, I knew a buddy that was looking for one, so I got a pretty good deal on it. I got to keep some things out of it for free, basically, or for very cheap. And I passed, yeah, it was for very cheap. And then I passed on that good deal to a buddy that was looking for an Xbox One with Red Dead 2. So he was pretty pumped because I sold that to him. It recouped a bunch of my money back, and I got to keep this stuff for very cheap. So, and he got a great deal too, so I couldn't complain. I've been wanting to find one of these in the wild because I didn't want to pay brand new for one of these external hard drives. So I think that's a terabyte external hard drive here. It might be 500 gigs. I don't remember. Anyway, pretty cool to have one. So excited for that. It also came. So the guy didn't have like the cases for the Xbox One games, but there's a bunch in here that I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet. I'll try to figure that out. But there's Skylanders, there's Steep, there's Star Wars Battlefront, and Star Wars Lego Force Awakens, and Trials Fusion, which I kind of want to play. I've been watching some gameplay that's interesting. Overwatch, Garden Warfare, I should say. Minecraft, Farming Simulator, another Battlefront, Unwritten Tales 2, which is cool. I'll probably keep that one. I don't think I got that in my Xbox One collection. So anyway, some free games, can't complain. Good deal. So when I sold my buddy that Xbox One for a good deal, and he brought over his old 360 that just wasn't playing anymore, and he said he was just gotta get rid of it. Like he basically said, "Here, take this. I don't want it." And I said, okay. And so he gave me his old Xbox 360 with some games on it. So here's some of the games that I didn't get rid of yet. I gotta figure out what I want to do with some of them. I think I have most all of these games. I might be able to add one or two or upgrade some. So there's Left 4 Dead 2, Mass Effect 2, Madden 15, Mortal Kombat, BioShock, Gears of War. So it was cool. These are free, so I really can't complain. So, all right, next one. Good old Juice Daddy. He's another fellow collector here in town. Juice Daddy's awesome. If you haven't checked out his channel, check out the Juice Daddy channel. It's spelled Juice Daddy without the I. Just on YouTube. And he collects video games. He's got a lot of cool stuff. We trade stuff back and forth sometimes. So he sent me a text one day. He goes, "Hey man, do you have this in your collection?" Drakengard, which I don't know a whole lot about. It looks like you kind of hack and slash and dragons, and looks pretty cool. And he traded it to me, so we kind of trade back and forth with each other over certain things. So it's complete in box. It's in pretty decent shape, and another game to add to the collection and find out more about it. So Drakengard. All right. Today I was at a pawn shop with my daughter. I run around with my 3-year-old daughter sometimes, and we stop by some pawn shops when we get a chance and check for games. And the guy there, they always like talking to my daughter because she's 3 and she's very social, and so we always talk to them, and they're always really good guys. So he sold us 2 games here for $10, which was a great deal. I got Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, so not bad. And then this one is fairly new, and I kind of wanted to try it out, so I'm pretty pumped. We'll see what I end up doing with it. I might try it out and then, I don't know, sell it or keep it. I guess I'll find out. But this is the Jurassic World Evolution, so yeah, I am pretty pumped about that. So Jurassic World. Alright, thanks. I just left GameStop tonight. I went by GameStop for the first time in quite a while, really. I don't go in there too often anymore. But I picked up one Wii game that I kind of wanted to get. I don't think I have it in my Wii collection. I'll have to check. I'm really bad about checking while I'm in the store. But yeah, I was like, cool, $5. Okay. And then I saw the sign that said, well, if you get 4 games that are $9.99 or less for $20, and I knew that would double with the Elite Pro card. So essentially you get 4 games for $16. So because they had that going on, I was like, well, now I gotta find 4 games. So some of these I'll probably already own, but I'm gonna see if I can upgrade some stuff or do what I can with it. And some of these I just want to try out, and at $4 a pop, I can't go wrong. So of course there's Reload. This was the main reason why I decided that. So this looks pretty cool. Yeah, outdoor action, just all sorts of guns, shooting test dummies. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff with all the weapons. And I like the Wii shooter game, so makes it fun for me. Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. So even if I don't, like, I'm pretty sure I might have this, but even if I don't, I'll upgrade whatever, keep whatever, and this will probably go into like a trade pile because somebody will want this game. And yeah, so Hyrule Warriors. Oops. Okay, Word Hunters on the PS4. Now this looks like a really like bum of a game, but I kind of like these little party games that make you use your phone or your tablet, and so I might play this with Riley and his girlfriend Laura, and we'll see. Yeah, I'm a very good speller, so I like to think that I would do really good at this. But we'll see. It looks like a pretty lame game, but it might be funny to poke around with for $4. Agents of Mayhem. I picked this up before off like the Redbox deals for like $5 or $10, and like flipped it to GameStop for like 15 whatever dollars credit. But now it's at GameStop, and basically I got it for $4, even though it says $9.99 on there. So I figured now it's time to add it to the collection. Now that I found one that's in good shape, complete in box. Yeah, so we'll see about Agents Mayhem. Okay, next. Alright, this one's quite the stack here. Okay, so yeah, I went to Walmart clearance for that Wolfenstein game. I went back a few weeks later and stopped by Walmart, and they had a ton of stuff on clearance. Lots of great deals. So I picked up what I could. These are all sealed still, and so that's awesome. I think I paid like $70 for, I got 8 games here, 7 games, $70. $75 maybe, something like that. I got Yoshi's Woolly World. Shadow Tactics. This one I picked up because it was very inexpensive. So even if I don't like it, I don't feel too dedicated to it. So that's why I picked that one up. Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 Telltale. I kind of like the Telltale games. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Minecraft, but I might play the story mode ones. We'll see. Telltale was great, and yeah, so pretty pumped about that. We'll check it out and see what we end up doing with that. Cool. All right, on to another one. Oh, here, let me show you this first. So I picked up a PS Vita lot. The guy wanted some money for it or trade for a PS3 is what he said. So I was like, dude, I have extra PS3s. I'd love to trade you for PS3. So that's what I did. So I got the PS Vita here, which I already have one. So I'm going to probably try to get rid of this and recoup a lot of the money back and maybe add a game or two to the selection. The memory card that's in here is actually pretty decent too. So that was another thing that I looked at when I was trying to pick this up. So it works great. It came with Injustice, Gods Among Us, and Batman Arkham, what is that? Arkham Origins Blackgate. And I think there's one more in here. Let's see what it was. I'm trying to remember. Nope, it was Injustice. So maybe there's something in the Justice case. One second here. Yep, Dragon Hunter Alliance. So I don't know anything about that. But I might add a game or two to the PS Vita collection because I don't have a whole lot for that. So, anyway, pretty cool pickup. It helps me recoup quite a bit of money. And getting rid of a PS3 was something I needed to do anyway. So, totally worth it. Alright, and last but not least, I got some games from the Microsoft Store. I get that app on my phone, the Slick Deals app, and it will tell me when there's cool deals anywhere that somebody spots. I can set deal alerts. So one went off for Xbox or Microsoft Store or something like that. So it was the Microsoft Store online, and they were selling some of the games on clearance for a pretty decent price. So I don't remember exactly what I paid for all these, but I'll try to guess pretty well here. And so, of course, these are all sealed and new still because it came straight from the Microsoft Store. I got extra copies of some of these games to resell to make my cost even cheaper. Like, I think I got like doubles of some of these just so that way I can have it. And then I think, like, once I did the math, I figured that if I got the extra copies I got and sold those along with what I paid for all of these, then I would be in like $15 for 3 games. So for me, that's a killer deal. That's like getting each one of these games brand new sealed for $5. So we'll see. I got a little work to do, obviously. But Need for Speed Payback. This was only $5 on there. I remember that, and so I was like, okay, for $5, I'll give it a shot. It's probably, I don't know. We'll see. I like game show games. So, especially on newer platforms, because on older platforms they're kind of hard to play, especially with like Jeopardy or something. So this is Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune in one, so that's cool. And then, of course, like I said, I love the Telltale games, and I think I still haven't played the Michonne miniseries out of all the ones that are included in this. So to pick this up for that is great. And then I might get rid of some of my other Walking Dead ones since I had them all in this one collection. So, yeah, this is cool. If you haven't played, if you like The Walking Dead, I think you would like these games. These games are pretty fun. A lot of quick time events, but the story's really gripping. My wife really actually loves watching me play these. She doesn't like video games so much, but she likes watching me play these Walking Dead ones. It's like we're watching an episode of it, and she gets really into it. And then she yells at me if I make the wrong decision. Or the decision she didn't like, of course, right? So, anywho, all in all, I picked up some good stuff. Mostly good deals on retail stuff. I just haven't found a lot of stuff out there in the wild. A few stuff here at pawn shops and stuff like that. Just trying to save up that money for the good stuff. We'll see what we want to do with it. So anyway, keep it up, Nostalgia Laners. Give us a comment down below. Let me know what you thought was really awesome in here, and if you use any of those things, whether it be the Microsoft Store, Walmart, Target clearance, what you found at that Walmart, Target clearance, or one of my favorites that a lot of people I feel like don't look at too often is the GameFly. The GameFly, when they have those deals that they're selling stuff, like sometimes it's a great deal, and like I really like it. It's basically the game was open to take the discount one time. So yeah, and I mean, I've never had a game that I've gotten from GameFly where I wasn't satisfied with it so far. So I would definitely check that out. Anywho, well, it's been real. So let me know what you think down below, and we will talk to you later. Catch you later.